It started last summer when I moved to the village of West Egg, that slender, riotous island which extends itself east of New York. I rented a little house that was squeezed between two huge mansions. One of those mansions belonged to Mr. Gatsby. If personality is an unbroken series of successful gestures, then there was something gorgeous about him, some heightened sensitivity to the promises of life, as if he were related to one of those intricate machines that register earthquakes 10,000 miles away.
Ah, Wolfson, old sport.
Gatsby.
How's it been?
Good.
Good.
Do you have my money now?
Yes, certainly. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 130, 140. Here's your cut.
Always on time with the money, aren't you?
Great doing business with you, Wolfson.
You too.
He was a very wealthy man, too, surrounded by his meticulously curated fortunes. But the money was never his motive. It was just a tool to get what he really wanted. Daisy, the love of his life, everything he had ever wanted. But she slipped out of Gatsby's hands, and she was married to Tom Buchanan, a man of gold, of old money. He was born into his wealth. He believed he was always above the rest. And so Gatsby built his green wealth, hoping he could amass enough to reclaim Daisy. But it was never enough. Yet he realized that when he had created the idea of Jay Gatsby, all he had had was a knowledge of how the rich act. He was completely penniless, but he knew how to seem rich. And so, seeing his wealth fail to obtain Daisy, he decided to blend in with the rich as best he could.
Greatness isn't born, it's grown. Greatness isn't born, it's grown. Greatness isn't born, it's grown. That's it.
Yet the best he could ever manage was yellow, almost gold, but never quite close enough to be the same. Only a cheap, fickle replica. Tom, however, possessed true gold, a never-ending stream of gold drowning Gatsby's hopes and dreams forever.
Daisy. I think we should talk alone elsewhere.
Maybe we shouldn't be alone right now.
Hello, old sport. Don't call me that. Daisy. I should take better care of you from now on.
You won't be taking care of her anymore.
What a joke.
I don't want to waste my time talking to people like you.
Daisy. Look at all this. The parties and the cheap yellow cars. It's all a scam. Gatsby's a fraud.
No, he's not.
Gatsby and Wolfson bought up all the drugstores here and in Chicago and sold alcohol over the counter.
He would never do such a thing.
This is just one of his stunts. I picked him as a bootlegger the first time I saw him, and I wasn't far off.
No, you're wrong.
He's a nobody. He can never be like us, no matter how hard he tries or how much money he makes.
Tom, stop this. Let's just go home.
Okay, you can go home. Go with Gatsby.
And hence, Gatsby, having a car of true gold and Daisy by his side, had everything he had ever wanted, but it wasn't truly his. It never could be.
Just tell me you never loved him.
Oh, you want too much. I love you now. Isn't that enough? I can't help what's past. I did love him once, but I loved you too.
You love me too?
Stop!
And with Myrtle's death, it all finally fell apart. And Gatsby knew that it could never be put back together, no matter what he did. If that was true, he must have felt that he had lost the old warm world, paid a high price for living too long with a single dream. He must have looked up at the unfamiliar sky through frightening leaves and shivered as he found what a grotesque thing a rose is, and how raw the sunlight was upon the scarcely created grass. A new world, material without being real, where poor ghosts, breathing dreams like air, drifted fortuitously about, like that ashen, fantastic figure gliding toward him through the amorphous trees.